how American farmers are dealing with the threat of nearly 9 million feral hogs. Every year, over 1 million samples of agriculture products are destroyed, causing tens of billions of dollars in losses, which greatly concerns both the people and the government. As a result, they are striving to find new solutions to cope with the menace of wild hog attacks. In Texas, wild hogs cause hundreds of millions of dollars in damage to agriculturally annually. The ruthless attack farms, injure many animals, and cause severe destruction to numerous fields. On agriculture real estate forums in the United States, many real estate brokers have mentioned that the first question clients ask them is whether the advanced land has a high population of feral hogs. These hogs roam freely across fields, taking advantage of destroying the days of hard work farmers have put into preparing for the harvest season. This situation not only severely damages agriculture output, but also poses a serious threat to local food supplies and agriculture resources. Due to abundant resources, feral hogs have successfully expanded throughout America. With an estimated population of 3.5 million, Texas hosts more feral hogs than any other state. They feel at home in parks, golf courses, and sports fields, treating grasslands and gardens as salad bars, causing disruptions to domesticated animals. If left unchecked, the feral hog population could triple in just a year. Wild hogs typically use their snouts to dig for food, a behavior that's one of their most destructive habits. Their rooting and digging destroys vegetation, disrupts soil process, increase erosion, degrade water quality, and incur costs for landowners. Another impact of the feral hog menace is the heavy population of numerous water sources as the free-roaming hogs wander, a challenge resource managers must face. American farmers are increasingly facing a growing problem. These colossal herds of feral hogs are invading their farms and causing widespread damage. Millions of acres of farmland have been destroyed, leading to billions of dollars in losses for farmers. Feral hogs have become a major threat to the agriculture industry. These inherently aggressive wild animals often invade farms at night, causing significant damage to crops and creating a host of security and environmental issues. So how do American farmers react to these aggressive attacks by wild feral hogs? Efforts to control feral hog population in the U.S. involve a combination of hunting, trapping, and specialized management techniques. Trap methods may include coral traps and box traps designed to catch multiple species at once. Hunting feral hogs is a popular recreational activity in the U.S., especially in areas where animals are seen as invasive and causing significant agriculture damage. Some areas implement specific hunting seasons and regulations to control feral hogs. Controlled hunting not only helps regulate the population, but also provides recreational activities and opportunities for hunting enthusiasts. The impact of feral hogs goes beyond concerns about agriculture and ecology, as they can also pose health and safety risks to humans. These animals are known carriers of various diseases, such as brucellosis and pseudorabies, which can be transmitted to both livestock and even humans. Infection rates can increase from 0 to approximately 20 to 40%, depending on the year. Brucellosis can cause long-term health issues and even death. Some demographic groups, such as hunters and farmers, are at the highest risk. According to the CDC, at least 3 people in the eastern United States contracted brucellosis in 2007 and 2008 after hunting feral hogs. Moreover, their aggressive behavior and large size can pose a threat to humans, especially in encounters where they feel threatened or anxious. An 89-year-old man in Florida wants to change his Palm Coast neighborhood after being attacked by 2 feral hogs while walking his dog. Most significantly, in 2019, a woman in Texas was killed by a feral hog on her way to work. Large incursions of feral hogs in the U.S. often occur when they inhabit or move into agriculture or urban areas, damaging natural environments and causing harm to farms or residential areas. One of the largest examples of feral hog incursion in the U.S. is in the states like Texas, Florida, and California. In Texas, feral hogs have caused considerable damage to many agriculture areas, upending farmlands and harming orchards. They also pose security issues for the community and the natural environment by consuming other wild animals' food and potentially causing a decline in native wildlife species. Recent studies estimate annual damages to the agriculture industry in Texas at around $118.8 million, causing damage to 90 to 95% of crops. In Florida, feral hogs have also invaded forest areas and freshwater environments, causing severe damage to both the ecosystem and the region's economy. In California, feral hogs have invaded and caused damage to natural forest areas, especially national parks and conservation areas. Therefore, some states have implemented specific regulations and policies to manage the wild species populations and minimize their adverse impacts. Firstly, environmental preservation is employed to limit feral hog growth. A sustainable natural environment with various types of wild fauna and flora can reduce the survival and reproduction of feral hogs. Next is the use of biological methods, such as population reduction-based reproductive control methods to manage the feral hog population. These methods focus on intervening in the hog's reproductive process to limit the number of offspring. One of the primary methods used to control feral hogs is trapping. This approach involves using various types of traps, such as coral traps, cage traps, and drop nets, strategically placed in areas frequently visited by feral hogs. These traps are usually baited to attract feral hogs. Captured hogs can be relocated or handled depending on the trapper's purpose. Trapping efforts are often carried out with the cooperation of local wildlife conservation agencies, landowners, and conservation groups to ensure ethical and effective practices that prioritize both the environment and animals' welfare. Furthermore, deploying specialized fencing systems has proven effective in preventing feral hog incursion into agricultural land and sensitive ecological areas. These fence systems are designed to withstand the strength and agility of feral hogs, making them a practical and sustainable solution to protect investments in agriculture and minimize conflicts between farmers and wild animals. Additionally, strategically arranged fencing along wildlife corridors and sensitive environmental areas can help prevent feral hog invasion in critical conservation areas, thereby safeguarding the integrity of the native ecosystem and preserving biodiversity. By combining these management strategies and fostering collaboration among stockholders, comprehensive control measures can be developed to minimize the adverse effects of feral hog populations on both the environmental and agriculture fields. In conclusion, feral hogs in the U.S. represent a complex ecological and agriculture challenge that requires a multifaceted approach combining management, measures, community awareness, and effective management techniques with their robust reproductive ability. Addressing the feral hog issue demands comprehensive and coordinated efforts from federal, state, and local authorities, as well as the engagement of communities and stakeholders in affected areas. So why don't Americans use wild hog meat? If you're also curious about this question, stay tuned for my next video. I guarantee the answer will satisfy you.